All right, guys. This is what about 1 week of groceries looks like for me. I'm gonna have to buy a little more chicken a little bit later in the week, but this right here should get me pretty much until next Tuesday. Today's Monday. Quick, I'm just gonna talk a little bit about what I got. 3 packs cream of rice. Got 3 containers of egg whites. Got 8 packs of lean ground beef. Got 3 packs of spinach, frozen. Got almonds, pack of strawberries, pack of blueberries, and then 4 packs of chicken. Like I said, I'm probably gonna have to buy at least 4 more of those this week. But this is what we've got. So we're about to do a little meal prep here. We got our 2 0-calorie non-stick sprays we're gonna use. Coconut oil for the beef, olive oil for the chicken. I'm gonna actually put the beef on the grill pan today, and I'm gonna put the chicken on the wok. Got a big old wok because it makes it a lot easier to cook a lot of meat in a big quantity. So here are 3 seasonings I actually like to use: crushed red pepper, oregano and garlic, Chicago steak. I love garlic on my steak though, and beer can chicken. So I actually use these 2 right here for the chicken. I use different types of steak seasonings for the beef typically. I've actually got both of the stove settings to about mid temperature. So for this one, it's actually 7. This one's a double burner, so I've got it set to about 4. Pan's preheat pretty good, so you can feel the heat, coming off of it. And then I put the meat on. I'm actually gonna season it before I do that. And I'm gonna actually cut these chicken breasts in half. Try to do it through the middle so that they get nice and thin. Got some sweet potatoes that I'm going to bake in the oven at 400 temperature for a long time, actually. These take forever, but I'm thinking probably about an hour. All right, y'all. So we've got the beef and the chicken in their pans. I actually sprinkled seasoning on them pretty liberally. Not afraid of salt on prep, guys. Don't be afraid to use salt. Salt's actually really, really good for pumps. Staying full, different things like that, getting good workouts. So make sure you use salt. And, just season it to taste, guys. Try to use a consistent amount of seasoning each time you cook. But those are the only rules I can really see on seasoning. So we're just gonna go ahead and let this cook pretty good. We're gonna continually, just kind of mix the beef around, let it get nice and brown all the way through. And then as for the chicken, we're gonna let it get nice and, you're gonna wanna see white all around the edges, and then that's when you're gonna wanna flip it. So this is where we're at right now, guys. Also, this is the pan we're gonna use for the sweet potatoes. I sprayed a nice little layer of the coconut oil on it. Oven to preheat, and we're gonna throw that in there. Also, the oven is preheated. We're gonna go ahead and throw these sweet potatoes in right on the middle rack. Just like that. Go ahead and set this timer for, let's see. Man, I almost forgot it. Okay, the timer. I'm gonna go ahead and set that for about an hour. Let's do it for 55 minutes. So we'll check it. Well, actually, we'll check it at 50 minutes. How about that? All right. So we'll do that. Oh, camera fog ready to flip, so we'll go ahead and do that as well. Beef is doing good. It's almost finished. We're gonna go ahead and spinach bags here. Open up the microwave. Put it face down, and we're gonna microwave that for 5 minutes. Just like that. So these are done. We're gonna go ahead and weigh these up right on our food scale right here. Turn that on. We're gonna grab some meal prep containers. All right, so if you got a digital meal prep container, you're gonna actually wanna turn it on with the container on that you're actually putting the food in. I like to measure in ounces, so we'll do that right there. Let's see, grab our tool to grab the food. Put it on there, and we'll measure out whatever amount of food that we're going to eat, right? Just like so. There's our spinach. I just put it in one container. Then I just measure it out for my meals as I go. I got my smaller pan here. About to spray it real quick. A little bit of olive oil. This is going to be for my egg whites, which is going to be my pre-workout meal that I'm going to actually eat right now. I'm a little late on it. I know. But most important thing is that you get it. I actually measure my egg whites before I cook them. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. It's a lot harder to do with one hand than you think. Go ahead and pour my desired amount of egg whites right into the container here. Once you get close to that number, you want to slow down a little bit so you don't do too much. Boom. And I still did too much. But not too much, so perfect. And then we're gonna add water to it. Do a nice good layer of water right over the cream of rice, and then I'll throw it in there for about 2 minutes. Probably have to stir it, maybe add a little bit more water, and then microwave it for another minute. You're basically just trying to make sure that it's nice and fluffy, and just cook it to the consistency that you like. All right, guys, and there's some meals. We're still gonna cook about 4 more packs of beef this week, and about 4 more packs of that chicken as well too. And that'll be basically a whole week's worth of food, but this is what we've got, guys, just our meat and our spinach. The only thing I didn't really video is the end of the sweet potatoes, which, you know, you just want to make sure that they're nice and soft when you're finished. We'll go ahead and take a look at them. So they're not done yet, but they're going to be actually pretty soft when they're done. If you want to make rice or anything like that, it's best if you have a rice cooker, but it's also good on the stove. Just make sure that you got some boiling water. Put your rice in there, let it sit for a few minutes boiling, and then turn the heat down low and just let the rice soak up the hot water. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you guys have any questions, feel free to shoot me a comment, email, DM on Instagram, and that's a basic meal prep for you guys. Thank you.